Watching Jujutsu Kaisen for the first time, I'm gonna give you my top 5 favorite techniques in the show. Mind you, I said techniques, not just curse techniques, all techniques. With that being said, let's hop straight into this list. At number 5, we got when Jogo used domain expansion. Now, I know you may be thinking to yourself, oh, but in all your videos, you always say how much you hate Jogo. Yes, I still dislike Jogo generally. But as far as his powers and abilities go, that shit is hard. Like, his powers by itself is hard. Him overall as a character, though, I don't fuck with. But I gotta get a nigga his props when it comes to using his abilities. Coffee of Low Iron Mountain. Heading into the number 4 spot, we got Obara's hairpin technique. This technique stood out to me due to the simple fact, I think, because when Obara is doing something hard, like when she's using a trump card, she always has some hard-ass line to follow behind it. And when she does that, it just follows in conjunction all together, and you be like, damn, she cold as a motherfucker. But yeah, that's why this is in my number 4 spot. Then it's not like a corny technique. Like, I like the aesthetic of the technique itself. But heading into the number 3 spot, Gojo's hollow purple and limitless technique. There's no technique that I've seen in this show that's as colorful and unique as what he's done, bro. I mean, I like the technique and I don't even understand it fully myself, you feel me? And he used the technique at the perfect time too. He used it when he was wreaking havoc and just correcting all the chaos that was going on in the series, bro. At that point in time, the technique's so simple, it's complex. And the way they animated that bitch, do you see the finger motion and stance he got to release that hoe? Then on top of that, I also said I like limitless as well. It's in conjunction with the number 3 spot, and that's due to the fact I like the idea of not nobody being able to touch Gojo because of what happens in the limitless technique. Moving into the number 2 spot though, Toji's fighting techniques, his fighting method, the way he fights. I especially rock with the way he was whooping Megumi ass, even though Megumi my dog. Like, look at the way he blocking this nigga attacks and then just hit him with one fist, backhanded that nigga, and then started using his own rabbits against him, bro. Like, come on now. Watch what he do next though. 'Cause I can just sit here and aesthetically be pleased with how he whoops everyone's ass he come across, bro. Like, he just come in and he's either going to be swaggy with it, rough with it, or swaggily rough with it. That nigga stomped the ground and then used the debris from the ground stump to beat all the rabbits. Like, this shit is so creative, bro. The creative artistry and mastermind it takes to do what he's doing, that shit is on a whole nother level. It just had me so immersed and engaged when I was watching it. But look how rough he get. This what I mean when I say rough. That nigga just started swinging on Megumi with a stick. And Megumi always get the short end of the stick, bro. Nigga always getting beat up for no reason. Megumi just had it, he had it rough. Another display of Toji's abilities I really rock with is when he was fighting Dagon, bro. Like, the nigga just pulled up and started swinging on people. That's what I really like about Toji. He just fights with no explanation. Like, look at him. And then when he stabbed Dagon, right? He didn't just stop there at that one stab. He kept going. He kept it going and kept it going. Knocked this nigga out his own domain. Usually when you watch a show and when you watch a scary movie, they stab the person, right? But then they just stop at one stab and that shit piss you off so bad. Because after that one stab, they come back from it and then they kill the person. You feel me? So just seeing him stab that one time and then come back after the stab and continue to whoop his ass, that shit hard. It's relatable because that's what I would do. I wouldn't just stop at one stab. You gonna keep stabbing a nigga till they die. And that's what he did. Like, the nigga just ruthless, and I appreciate that ruthless aspect of him. It was really a battle between this spot right here and what I'm about to tell you in the number 1 spot that had me in a conflicting, deciding decision. But moving into the number 1 spot, Todo's boogie woogie technique, bro. This nigga comes in, he claps hands, and he whoops ass, bro. And I think that's why I fuck with Todo technique so much, because he just come in, clap hands, and whoop ass. There's no questions asked. It's like most of the techniques in Jujutsu Kaisen are extremely difficult to deal with. Like, you just have to, you can't even read point A without going to point C and then trying to figure out point C by going to point B. So now you got to go back to point A so you understand point B and C. And you can't even head to point D because you got to read the numerical order first, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, before you can get to point D. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much complications in Jujutsu Kaisen. But with Todo, he makes it so simple. Clap hands, whoop ass. There's nothing to it. And I think that's what I like so much about it. It's just about strength and your pure creative fighting mentality. And that's all that's needed in order to be a strong nigga in Jujutsu Kaisen like Todo is. Nobody disrespects Todo. Like, the nigga just hard. With that being said, thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the next update. Comment down below what's your top 5 favorite techniques in Jujutsu Kaisen.